so y'all better cook. I got big dreams, you walk talk, when I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a oh, I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is the deal, man? It's your boy Mello. You know what I'm saying? We back here on this beautiful morning, man. Hopefully, well, it's afternoon now, but hopefully y'all afternoon is going pretty swell, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You know, even though it's I think it's like raining out here. So, well, it's not raining, but it's like cloudy. So, you know, that's like that stand weather. So make sure y'all get y'all some warm coffee or some tea or something like that. Get your mind right. But we're going to go ahead and get into this content. Make sure you thumb up this video. If you ain't here, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Let's go.
Suge Knight, happy to have you, my man.
Hey, man, I heard some good things about you. I don't listen too much or hear too much in here, but you know, I just be doing my time, you know.
Yeah, man, finally made it happen, man. I've been trying to get you on the platform for a while.
That nigga sound like Snoop Dogg, low key, don't he?
Now, man.
Well, man, I'm happy to be here. And like I said earlier when we first chopped it up, it's always a blessing to use our platform and use our time to help each other. And I think that's one of the most important things that we need to do for one each other. For all, you know?
Yes, indeed. So I got to ask you, man, I don't want to waste no time. It's been a rumor going around that Pac, he was violated in prison, and people, they're alleging that you confirmed this. Can you speak on that?
No, this is the thing. There's no way to my knowledge that Tupac ever been violated in prison. When I went to go see Pac for the very first time, and it was his wife named Keisha who made sure I went to go visit him. When I went to go see Pac, it wasn't even about signing him to death row or getting him out of prison. I went to go visit him because he said he needed to see me. When I went to go visit Pac, he said he was never going to rap again. It's over. He said he had no bread. His mother didn't have a place to live. He had something he's publishing. He'll do whatever. And I told him, no, I ain't going to take advantage of it when he's up against it. And he should never say he would never rap again. He's too much credible of a rapper. He got too much influence. And I always felt the same way. He's one of the best rappers to ever do it before he came to death row.
Yeah, but the only thing I don't like about that though, see, that's why I wish Pac was alive so we could hear both sides of the story, because it's easy to paint this picture, and obviously Suge Knight locked up now, so it's like, you know, but at the same time though, like because I remember Pac was planning on leaving death row and starting his own little thing, but then Suge Knight didn't want him to leave, so he was like, instead of that, you know what I'm saying, you want to start your own label? Look, why don't I just give you your own label on this label? You can have Death Row East and all that, you know what I'm saying, like that whole little thing. So, what y'all think, though? Cause like, yeah, I don't feel like Suge was his real homie like that. That's just my opinion. Just off of the stories that I heard, yeah, like I don't know. I don't know if I could believe if like they was tight like that. And it's crazy because it's always when somebody passed away, they always try to like big up you and all that, like, you know, and try to speak good on you as if like y'all didn't have no. Well, no, matter of fact, I ain't gonna say him and Pac had beef, but because he was in the car with him when he died. Feel me? So obviously that was cool, but I do feel like Suge was trying to not extort him, but like use him for everything he could, bro. He knew that's the money maker. He wasn't trying to let him go. Let's go.
And I'm quite sure if it was a situation where he was violated or something, he would have told me. Because I was there to go there anywhere he needed to go there. I ain't from New York, but I got a lot of good friends from New York. So if I say we're going to go, they're going to go. And whoever with them is going to go. I never read anything about Tupac being violated.
Who even started that rumor though? That's what I want to know, because I've heard that rumor before, and I don't put nothing past nobody, bro. I don't give a damn if it's Pac or not. Like, shit happens. Especially I didn't heard stories about them jails out there in New York, bro. Like, niggas getting brooms, broke off in them and all that type of crazy stuff. You feel me? So I don't put and why would a man tell you about him getting violated? Now, if it was like somebody like trying to like stab him or something like that, or like he got jumped, okay, that's different. But somebody playing with your manhood though, I don't know if somebody gonna be willing to open up to you about that, homie, or not, bro. That's not that's a little, yeah.
But I'm going to say it like this. Pac is a real one.
Yeah.
And if anybody can get beat up sometime, 10 motherfuckers can beat somebody up.
Hey, he wasn't no
I'm
punk
quite
though.
sure if that really would have happened, Pac would have got on him.
Yep.
Or he would have told me about it, and we'd have got on. We'd have took a ride to his homies. It wouldn't have been like no repercussion behind it. But everybody want to talk about the best. You put themselves in that car. Nowadays, you got to start asking people, who is you and where was you at? Because most people doing talking, they say the most craziest things to get some attention to make their name.
Yeah.
That's facts. I ain't never going to sit there and say Tupac got his manhood taken in prison. Number one.
And when you think about it, just knowing how diehard, like, this nigga Tupac was crazy, bro. Like, let's just be 100. He the top. This nigga shot at some police, even though he didn't know that the police, even he didn't know that he was shooting at federal agents. But just the simple fact he with that, he didn't play that shit. You feel me? Whether it was a cop or not, like. So I don't think he just gonna easily let somebody take his manhood like without doing something about it. Like Pocket the type, you gonna have to kill him, and he willing to die for what he believe in. He willing to die for his respect. That's one thing I always respected about Pac. Like, you know what I'm saying? He willing to fight for what he believe in, and he gonna die about it too. I think that's just a Gemini thing. But yeah. That's why when I heard that rumor, I was like, yeah, but I don't know, cause ain't no way. Pocket was too much of a he was too much of a warrior, bro. Like, he wasn't going for nothing like that, bro. I know he was all about the black power and all that type of stuff though, but nah. He didn't take no he ain't just gonna roll over and just let him, nah. That's nah.
If that did happen, it's definitely not to my knowledge. I would say no, it didn't happen.
Exactly.
But if that did happen, what I'm gonna talk about it for? I'm gonna be action. The most I ever said regarding that situation is this, plain and simple. And I still stand behind it. I said, hey, even when they said Tupac got raped, you didn't see me talk about it. You didn't see me mention that. But what I did do, for a fact, when I heard certain people were said on the West Coast, who's knocking on their door? And they had some understanding, and they wasn't talking about it no more. But I look at it like words.
And I also think about this, bro. Like, Tupac, he was the type to shake things up, man. He was the type to cause disruption. And he had a big mouth. You feel me? He spoke it. You couldn't tell that nigga to shut up. Like, he gonna say how he feel when he feel it. He was an outspoken type of person. So with that being said, he pissed off a lot of people. So why I could see somebody trying to tarnish his legacy with an allegation like that, bro, because they'll do stuff like that, you know. And honestly, I don't believe the rumor. I know it's BS because when you winning, people gonna always try to like downplay you and say something about you and make you and like tarnish your character, bro. So yeah.
There's alphabets. People can take those alphabets and make them out to any word letter you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean I'm quite sure a whole bunch of people got some dark sides. But I never believed that about Tupac.
Yeah, I'm happy you spoke on that, man. There's a lot of people running with that. But I want to ask you, who put up Tupac bail money?
That was me 1,000%. How that works is this. I got to deal with Interscope. When I came to Interscope was on their way out. If you go before me doing a deal with Interscope, nobody can tell you who Interscope was, Ted Fields, or Jimmy Iovine. I know black motherfuckers. Like I told Interscope, not only will I make Death Row worldwide, I'm going to make Interscope worldwide.
And he did
the
just that.
is already done. 187 on the Undercover Cop was already done on that soundtrack before I even went to Interscope. My situation with Interscope is this. They basically work for me. Because if they do what Simon says, they're going to listen what he wants. So, a lot of times, buying stuff with a Death Row check came with a whole bunch of problems. That's a black-owned company. Buying stuff with a Universal or at the time it was MCA or Interscope check, that's a public trade company with white people. So Interscope always owe me money every month, and they have a bankroll of my money. So if I tell Interscope to buy this house, they're going to send the money. But it's still charged to me. So nobody put that money up, guaranteed that money, and did anything to get.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Hey, one thing you can't take away from Suge Knight though, he was a smart businessman, bro. Y'all can say what y'all want to say him. I know he has a bad reputation and everything like that, and a lot of people wasn't messing with him because he was a bully, supposedly back in the day. But one thing I can say, that nigga was smart. He was a smart businessman. He knew what he was doing, and he did exactly what he told Interscope that he was gonna do. Because Interscope is one of the biggest labels out there to this day, and on top of that, Death Row was too. Because we had they changed the game. They changed hip hop, and yeah, bro, like. You got to give him his props, though. You got to give him his props. He did that, and he got Pac out of jail. I don't even remember how much the bail was, but I think it wasn't like $1 million, or like a high. If somebody in the comments know, because I wasn't around. I was around. I was born, but I was a baby around this time. So, how much was the bail? Because I remember it was like a high amount, and niggas took off, man. So yeah, but that's all I got for you for that one, man. Hold on. Let me see. How y'all like the new camera, though, man? The new, you know what I'm saying? The quality, boy. We shining out here, man. Yeah. But we not done yet, though. We still finna crank it up. So, look, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow, no you can't drown me. No brakes, all gas, get my weight up. A nigga on the road fell asleep.